Good afternoon, everybody. Of course, I forgot my light. Oh, that's a wrap. The playoffs were wild. The Bills squeaked through. Cincinnati squeaked through. Fluke plays tight games, and that's that. I did a video about Mikey, Scars, DiLeonardo, and he was with Gotti and Sammy the Bull, and captain. They had a ton of captains and consiglieres and everything else. But that was a trifecta. Sammy the Bull, Mike DiLeonardo, and John Gotti. That was a... So I'm watching... hey, Uncle D. I'm watching... RJ interviewed Mikey Scars on the channel, and I really applauded Mikey Scars in the other video. And I'm watching him, and it seems like it really gets to him. Hey, how's it going, Leon? And I've just watched him briefly. I was very impressed. Okay, he was a rat on this and that. The rat. They were all, everybody was a rat. There was rats we didn't even know about that were just on the payroll, FBI payroll, eternally. Jeez, if you could only imagine. Why do you think there's no mob today? How do you think it was just, you don't know, your brother, your blood brother rat on you? Or be an informant, or work both sides of the fence. A lot of people work both sides of the fence, and they leveraged everything in order to whatever their motive was, whatever their agenda was that day, or how much money what might be at stake. But I'm watching Mr. Scars. We'll call him Mr. Scars, and he's seems like now. This Mikey Scars, just let me set the table for a second. There's gangster YouTube channels out there. All over the place. What is what? Who cares? Is it just entertainment value? Do we want to know the truth? Whatever the viewer wants, or the viewer wants both. You want the truth and make it be entertaining. One or the above, both, one or the other. It'll make you nuts. But one thing I have to say, Mikey DiLeonardo was right there in the middle of it all. John Gotti, biggest name, mobster. Sammy the Bull, big name. If you look at those videos, you'll see Mike Leonardo in the middle of it all. He has never came out, but he's just starting a channel, a YouTube channel, and he's got a good sidekick guy, RJ, who's knowledgeable. Great production. Go to Mikey Scars' channel. Get the real juice. And I'm getting the impression while RJ's interviewing him, and it looks like it's really bothering DiLeonardo Scars that, he did what he did. How many years later, it seems like it's still, he feels, like he betrayed it, the omerta, the betrayal and everything else. And, that's understandable. But as a therapist, Mikey, or as a counselor, listen, you joined that club. You joined that fraternity. That stuff did exist. Yeah, it was frowned upon. But at the end of the day, that could be a fraternity for all it's worth, but your self-preservation is at stake. And I like what you said, because I've been saying it on my videos. When you see the families and the mothers and the wives and the children crying, No, I've bashed rats on my channel. I've bashed rats. Sammy, of course. He doesn't count as a human, so. But you said that in that video. Humanistic stuff. And how much allegiance can you hold to that family when your freedom is at stake and the next guy down the line is going to turn on you? Then now your psychology and mental, it's all discombobulated. So whatever happened, maybe I'm wrong, Mikey. Maybe I'm wrong. But there's a sense of when RJ asks you a question and it just exemplifies you ratting, it gets your posture a little bit. And that's great. Not that you should get shrieked, but that's human. That's human. That's humanistic. So that's good. That's good shit right there. That's good shit. And if we will never know, Uncle D says, Scar's channel, one of the best on YouTube. Guy has some great pictures. Yeah, he's the best YouTube channel that you never heard about. And I am a skeptic. I've seen things. I've been around things. I'm not the end-all knowledge on stuff. Who knows what? It's a rodeo. But he will give you the real stuff. He gets right down to the point where they have the minutes and the transcripts, and RJ is asking him, putting him right on the spot. Mikey Scars DiLeonardo. Why can't I say his name? I'm Italian. He's putting him right on the spot to answer. Well, why did you do it? Look at this. You know, he's willing to expose himself with that type of vulnerability to respond to those things. And it was beautiful. And he peeled every aspect and knew what the viewer might be thinking. Well, that was your reply, Mike, but what about this? And but he covered it before you could even think it or ask it. Sharp guy. But it seems like it bothers him. I mean, of course, he knew a couple of them guys since they were kids. And of course, it's going to bother. I mean, then you have the FBI who are playing they're playing dirty pool. Well, this guy's saying this. They'll make up a rumor and plant it in someone else's face. And then they'll be like, hey, listen, Tim, so-and-so's going to turn on you. And yeah, we got it. We heard it from the top. And, could be a planted rumor, planted gossip. The FBI had some dirty tactics. So there was confidential informants running around all over the place, okay? We will never know. There's been publicized informants, rats, and there'd be, for every one rat informant you know about, there's 20 that you never heard of. There's 20. And or you might have seen their personality in stories, but you would have never known that they were an informant. It just never came out into the light. Let's establish that. And some were getting paid $52,000 a year. Some of them were getting paid $104,000 a year. Some were getting paid $20,000 a month, while they were left to run their rackets. Nice deal, huh? You had to give up a lot of draft choices to get that deal with the FBI. And it happened a lot more than Joe YouTube viewer will ever know, because it just never made the papers. It never got publicized. And so in that playing field, which I call the rodeo, don't feel sad, Mikey. Don't feel sad. You'll never watch my video, but don't feel sad. I see your posture. You got a good kid there. Good looking boy, smart, asks the questions, goes over stuff. The kid's a pro. You guys are a great team, Your channel's going to skyrocket. And that you're willing to put the transcripts up there when Mike Francis and Sammy the Bull and John A. Light and all these other people are just telling fairy tales out of the air. You break down the transcripts, irrefutable. That means a lot to some people. To some people, it don't matter. They want Mike Francis to put you to sleep with a nice fairy tale and burp you and give you a bottle. That's fine. But me and maybe you folks might want to be entertained with the truth. Some of you don't care about the truth and just want to be entertained. That's understandable. So I remember my godfather, Mickey, not Mikey, Mickey. He was older and everything, and I used to ask him a lot of questions, and he survived. And I said, Mickey, what about the FBI? How did you make? Yeah, they got me on something or whatever. He did time, and but I would imagine the things that he did, that they had enough juice on him to put him away for 10 life sentences. And he was an old school gangster in every sense, in every cell. And I had this uncomfortable feeling, and I don't want to dig deeper. And I knew I was going down the wrong road. And he said, Joe, you don't know anything, blah, 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 whatever. And I knew that was a stop sign. Stop. Don't go any farther or you'll get a slap in the back of the head. Nah, he was cool. But I just wanted to say, so if you think it was bad that does the mafia exist today? No, if it was, it's something to do with gambling. You know, you could have a 6-man gambling, bookies. There's still bookies out there, but if you want to define it as organized crime, well, it's not even illegal anymore. I mean, but they're not do drugs. I mean, what are they gonna do, Pep? No, there's freelance bookies. There's freelance drug dealers. If you want to call that organized crime, go right ahead. There's nobody shaking down nobody else and all that. I mean, it's all behind. But a lot of the confidential informants were running around all over the place. If you're in New York City today, if you're in Brooklyn today, and you look the wrong way or something, there's an informant. There's somebody in bed with the FBI that'll be like, yeah, hello, yeah, Tony No-Nose was over here doing this. All right, your check will be in the mail, John. Okay, thank you, bye. That's it. So thank you, Uncle D. Thank you, Leon Swan. And we'll cut it short. Hey, subscribe, anybody that sees this. My ticker got frozen. I don't know what happened, but help me out if you can. I appreciate your support. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Don't take any wooden nickels. And forget about gangsters. Rise your spirit up a little, okay? We're alive. That's YouTube channel world. Rise yourself up, okay? I got 234. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Went up 3. I don't know what's going on with that, but I guess I'm gonna stay in the game and see where it goes. So be the kings and queens of your world. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. We're gonna have bright skies. All right, and stay focused, stay positive, and that's Mafia Channel stuff. Take it however you want to take it, but we all have our own personal lives. We have to live and do this, pay bills, relationships. There's a real life. Not to say that was a fraternity, but you have your real family. All right. Stay great. Thanks a lot, folks. I appreciate it. Help me out.